I would love to know your opinion. You know, we keep seeing more and more states. Obviously, Colorado was one of the first. Arizona just legalized recreational marijuana. I would love to know your opinion as a former athlete, someone who's, you know, had the aches and pains, someone who has had double hip surgery. Do you think there's a place for marijuana, THC, possibly CBD in the football space, as far as, you know, for medical purposes?
Great question. The landscape we're in is it's a crazy time right now to be living in a pandemic like this that's affecting not just one region but the entire world. So
Right.
a question like this makes me think of just my path since retiring, leaving Colorado to go to North Idaho, coming back, having surgeries like you mentioned, and then being like, what am I doing now? Oh my God, I hated recovering from surgery. I'm young. What's going on? This is crazy. I got to figure out what's next. And right then is when I was allowed to get involved with Charlotte's Web hemp oils. And I'll tell you what, there was a really remarkable thing that happened when I started taking those hemp oils, and also, using medicinal marijuana also to manage stress, headaches, the doubt, the wonder, the thinking back, to just kind of help with everything, with anxiety, a lot of different stuff. We beat ourselves up so much playing ball. We put ourselves through so much stress. The environment is throwing out stuff that we don't even know that's floating around that can cause your body to react differently. When we're getting sick and we want something, we take this pill that some company made that we don't even know what's in it. So to answer your question, yes, there definitely should be not a push from below going up, but from the very top. The NFL should take this on and say, hey, this is what this does. I know it's a Schedule 1. It should be declassified, because our players that have grown up in other areas, not Kalispell or Boise, it's something that's has been a part of their lives probably since they were a baby. They don't think of it as a drug like shooting up heroin is. They think of it as a medicine because they see the people around them. They understand they're not idiots. They're not doing nothing with their lives. It's something they use as a medicine. So I believe in plant medicine, and if you can use the plants that Mother Earth has had on the earth forever, for millennium before we were here, that we have experimented with through eons of time, plant medicine, yes, should be allowed. You should not be told it's illegal to eat a carrot because it's nature. And if it's nature and you've now deemed it to be something non-medicinal, that it's a drug, that it's worse than some other drugs that are really bad, I believe a shift needs to be made. And if the NFL was to head that on, yes, there's the worry of young kids taking the wrong perception of what it's used for, what it can be used for. But if a leading organization like the NFL set out and said, this is what we're going to do, we're going to allow microdosing, we're going to allow these players to be prescribed the medicine so that they can use it post-game, they can use it during the week, they can use it to help them sleep, to help them recover. And then also add into that not just hemp and THC, but then medicinal mushrooms and the herbs that can be used that don't have these side effects that already we're going to get beat to shit playing football. The side effects have not affected me yet. I'm 45. I feel great. But, I don't even want to know what I'm going to feel like when I'm 75. Meantime, I'm going to do everything I can plant-based to alleviate that stuff and not worry about it. So, yes, I think that there should be more of a push made. The players have spoken their piece. Now the leaders need to step up and go, okay, not for capitalizing on this, not for making money, but for allowing these players that already put themselves through such hellacious stress and anxiety and beat themselves up to know there's a better option than just taking that white pill your doctor gave you that really does nothing but mask the pain and probably cause more trouble for yourself in the long run. So I'm big on plant medicine to be something that should be used, or at least not outlawed in the NFL. We're grown men. We're sacrificing our bodies and our brains. Let us use the medicine we want, as long as it doesn't affect me showing up on time for meetings and balling out on Sundays. Let me be a grown man, make grown man decisions, and use whatever medicine I want to use.